Good morning. Good morning. David, good morning. Hope you all are having a fantastic day so far today. I know I just made it a little bit brighter. Not at all. But welcome to Wednesday. Gary, good morning. Liz, good morning. So, February 1st. Crazy. I cannot believe it is February already. So, in February, we do date night specials. And this is all month, I think. All month, weekdays. So, this is weekdays only, not weekends. But weekdays, let me set this down someplace so you can read it. We have a date night special. So I don't care who you bring as your date, but this is for two people. Rob, good morning. Todd, good morning. So date night special packages for two people. You get gun rental, 2 targets, eye and ear protection, 9mm or 22. You can choose. If you're a non-member, it's $40. If you're a member, it's $20. So all day, each day during the week. So again, not on weekends, but all day during the week, you can come in, 2 people, gun rental, eye and ear protection. I think it's 100 rounds of 22 or 50 rounds of 9mm is what the 2 are. Doesn't say on there, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, for $40, and you can shoot as long as you want. So come out, take advantage of that, and do some shooting. Maybe bring somebody with you that normally wouldn't come to the gun range. If you've got somebody in your circle that is a little bit apprehensive, maybe this is a good time to bring them out and introduce them to it. Clyde, good morning. So we got that going on all month. We got all sorts of stuff. I'm going to go through the inventory pretty quick. I'm on a pretty tight schedule this morning, but I'm going to go through the inventory pretty quick, see if there's anything new and exciting on the wall. As always, though, if you've got questions, ask. And then we can spend some time, a couple of minutes anyway, talking about, you're going to notice some differences, and I'll point it out when I get to the wall, unfortunately. But our 120-day window of I was going to try to be a smartass, but I'll just say our amnesty period of 120 days started yesterday. So still lots of information coming out about it and trying to figure out all the details and all that kind of stuff. The ATF's got a webinar thing today. I'm going to try to sit in on if I can. Window of submission. I don't like that. Window of oppression. I like that one too. So, yeah, we'll spend a couple minutes talking about that and give you some options of what you can do if you've got pistols and so forth. All right. So we have some used guns up here. Some of these are, well, they're all used, but some of them are consignment. Some of them are used through us. But Thompson Center up top in 308. Pretty nice little rifle there. Then I've got other rifles and shotguns up here used, so if you're looking for good deals, come snag one. And I got other shotguns. Oh, we've got a 590 A1 up here. So 12 gauge and 20 gauge shotguns, bullpups and standards. These things, I don't know. Liz, did they say anything on the webinar thing yesterday about these guys? I don't know. There's been some back and forth on what's up with those, so I think they're still okay, but I don't know. Guess we should find that out. All right, so unfortunately now when you look at the wall, all of our AR pistols now just have tubes on them because of that lovely ban that started yesterday. It's asinine. I get it. But it is what it is. Vincent Leone, good morning. Workman, good morning. All right, let's take a look at the long gun wall. All sorts of stuff up here on the long gun wall. Lots of ARs, AKs, 308 ARs. I've got ARs from Black Rain, Rock River, SIG, Smith, FN, Daniel, a couple of SCARs actually, SCAR 20 and SCAR 17. Let's see, Ruger, more Daniels, IWI, and Springfield, if the bullpup is your thing. And then all of these AR pistols down here that now are braceless. It's sad. They're sad. You're sad. Workman makes me very sad with his terrible, terrible jokes. So, good job, Workman. So anyway, that's what we got on the wall. Into the pistol case. Shadow Systems, CR, MR, DR 920s, DR 920P, Springfield, Hellcats, XDMs and XDMs and XDS, Smith, Equalizers, EZs, 380 EZ, CSX, Performance Center Shield Plus, M&P 2.0s, and SD9s. Liz, that makes me happy. If you're not going to laugh at a bad joke, then it's really bad. SIG case, lots of legacy guns in here. We got lots of 226s. And what's kind of cool about them is they all will take dots. So lots of 226s. I've got 365, 365 XLs, X's, 938. We have two 938s. I don't know why. And then several different 320s, full size, compacts, M17s, VTACs, X5 Carry Legion, and a X5 Legion, and a Spectre Comp. Beretta, lots of 92 variants, and HK VP9s, CZ, P10, and TSO. Vincent, that's just because you didn't understand it. That's all. You laughed in confusion. FN 509 Cs, Ts, and mids, CC and LS Edge, and then lots of Canic variants, Mateys, Rivals, and a Ruger 5.7 thrown in there. Smith does have, I don't know why this is down here. Smith does have rebates on a lot of their guns. So if you've been thinking about a new Smith, this might be a good time to come pick one up. $50 rebates on bodyguards, J-frames, Shield Plus, and SDs. $75 rebate on CSXs, Shields, 1522 Shield EZs, and Shield 2.0s. And $100 rebates on M&P 2.0s, M&P 10s and 12, 15, and sports. And volunteer. So lots of money to be saved on the Smith stuff. Glock. Lots of options actually here in the Glock case. For 9 mils, I've got 43X, 45, 19, 34. And that's about it. Then I've got other stuff, 20s, 41s, 21s, and so on, 42. Walther, PPQs, Q4 steel frame, CCP and 380, PDP, standard PDPs and PDPFs, PPK, and then a couple of bursts. Mr. Grant Birch, good morning, sir. Erex, we've got Delta L, M's, and X, Taurus G3s and 4s, Savage Stance. What is this? This is the Erex DASA gun. You check that out. Mossberg, And I think that's about it. A couple of Rugers and cars down here on the bottom as well. So I know I'm going through that stuff pretty quick, but if you've got questions about anything, please ask. I'm on a limited time frame this morning, and yes, they do, Workman. I want to talk about the date night special again this week, or this month, and answer any questions or cause more confusion about the brace ban that started yesterday. All right, real quick into the use case. I've got a couple of SIGs, 320, Springfield XD9, TP9 Elite from Canic, TSOS 1911, Springfield 1911, Sky, M&P 2.0 and 40, Glock 19, Taurus Revolver, Ruger Security 9, Car CW9, and a Shield Plus, and a 9mm CCP. That's what we got. All right. So, for the Eric Zero's been put through some nasty stuff on Military Arms Channel a while back. Did pretty darn good. Well, that would be cool if it wasn't a DASA. That screws it all up. That double action. That damn double action. Some people like double action. Most don't. All right, date night real quick. Again, it's two people, one lane, gun rental, 2 targets, eye and ear protection, and then you can choose either 9mm or 22. You get 50 rounds of 9mm or 100 rounds of 22 ammo. If you're a non-member, it's $40. If you are a member, it's $20. Workman says, I love my Delta M, a gun I didn't have. They really are nice guns. And yes, Liz is raising her hand for one of those people that likes DA. There are strange people out there, and she happens to be one of them. So anyway, for the pistol brace ban, that got published yesterday, so it goes into effect yesterday. You love DA, but you're a Beretta nerd, so get a double action Beretta. She does also like revolvers. That is another oddity. And that's okay. It's all right. It's okay to be different. We should celebrate our differences. Anyway, the pistol brace ban went into, or was published yesterday, so it started the 120-day window. So if you own a AR pistol currently and it has a brace on it, you have some options. One is you can do what we did and take the adjustable buffer tube, the tube that has the spots for your brace or stock, take that off and just put a regular pistol tube on. Now, yesterday, Liz was watching the one of the webinars from the ATF about this whole thing, and they said that it was okay to simply just take the brace off and leave that tube on. The one that has the adjustable, the spots for the adjustable brace or stock, as they're considering it now. However, let's just say that's the only thing you own. You have one AR, and it's an AR pistol as of yesterday, or as of, what day is today? What damn day is today? Wednesday? Oh, it's Ladies Shoot Free Day, too. So, I forgot about that. So, as of Monday, you had a pistol. As of Tuesday, you had an SBR. You can simply take the brace off of it, and technically that qualifies as okay. Except, if that's the only thing you have, then you can have the, what the hell is it called? Constructive intent of being able to turn it back into an SBR readily, because you have nothing else that you could use that brace for. If, however, you happen to have a standard 16-inch AR rifle as well, well, then technically it could be said that that brace you're going to use to put on this Daniel Defense. Constructive possession, that's it, thank you. And they would have a harder time proving that your specific intent was to make it an SBR when you wanted to and make it a pistol when you wanted to easily. Bottom line is, I would not trust that personally, even though I've got several rifles. If I was changing out, I would do exactly what we did here and put a pistol tube on it and just be done with it. It's an inexpensive part. It's a super easy thing to change and much less to worry about. Now, that pistol tube can only be there on something like an AR platform where it's required for the function. You couldn't do it on this. You couldn't throw a tube on the back of this MCX because it's not required for the function of the gun. So can't do that, or the descents or anything like that. So another option is to put a 16-inch barrel on your gun. So you could take the 8-inch barrel off and put a 16-inch barrel on it, and then you could take your brace off and put a stock on if you wanted, because at that point it's a rifle, and it's totally okay to turn a rifle, turn a pistol into a rifle. However, you cannot turn a rifle into a pistol unless it started its life as a pistol. Then you can, which is weird. We all say together, the ATF is stupid. I don't disagree with that. So put a pistol tube on, put a 16-inch upper on, turn it into a full-length rifle, or Form 1 it and build an SBR. Interesting thing so Liz and I were talking last night about this. Typically, when you build an SBR, if you started off its life as a pistol and you wanted to make an SBR, you can't put a stock on it until you get your tax stamp back. That has been waived, exempted, passed over. So basically now they're saying as long as you have submitted your form, if it's done within the 120 days, if you've submitted your Form 1 within the 120 days, you can use that SBR up until you get a denial, really. So as long as you get an approval, then you can continue to use it. If you got a denial, well, then now you cannot. So what's the wait time for tax stamps? No idea. Typically on a Form 1, they go pretty fast. And when I say fast, I'll say like 4 to 6 months or so. That is, my opinion, not going to be the case starting here very soon. And the further we get into the 120 days, the longer that's going to take. I would fully expect at least a year. At least. The forbearance Form 1 is what they keep calling it. What? That's weird. And so what I don't like about this is you fill out a Form 1, and on the Form 1, it says you can't put this thing together until you get an approval back. However, in their ruling that they put out yesterday, they say that you're good to go as long as you've submitted within that 120-day window. So, 30 days. Hi, Christopher.
ATF.
Boom. Let's do it. Let's start today.
Yes.
I'm in.
They're gone. So
done. Chris says so.
The things are now just things, and you can has the things because it says has things.
Yeah, that's
pretty sure.
I think that's verbatim. Actually,
I saw it on the internet, and it was, I believe, Abe Lincoln, and he's honest, Abe, so it has to be true.
100%. I'm there.
Hey.
Yes.
Next person that buys a SCS for their Glock, Phil will install it for free.
Sweet. It might be backwards though, but I will do it for free. You get what you pay for. Under this rule, I understand there are no engraving. Well, so there are 100% engraving requirements. whenever you sell the gun. So anytime you Form 1 something, you have to get it in. Well, you don't have to get it engraved unless you're going to sell it. A lot of times, I got mine engraved right away. I didn't have to, but I did. Whoa, sorry. Let's see. Forbearance under this rule, I understand there are no engraved. Okay, we talked about that. Damn it, just trying to scroll through these comments is a pain in the butt. Sorry. Yes, unless if you don't. So Liz brings up a good point. If you don't have a serial number, then you have to put one on it in that case because it has to have one. 30 days recently, huh? That's not going to be the case anymore. I don't see that happening. It's not a different Form 1, just a checkbox, I think, if it's for the so they're calling it a forbearance stamp. That's interesting. So I didn't scour the form. I downloaded the form yesterday just to look at it because I was looking for the section where it talked about not being able to build it until you get the approval. But I didn't dig through the form to see if there's anything different. And I've only filled out a Form 1 once, so I wouldn't notice it right away without having to really look through it. After you get approval, you can change out the brace for. Oh yeah, and that's a big thing. So initially, when they were writing this ban, they were saying that you could not, if you wanted to get the tax stamp without paying the $200, you were stuck with the brace. You could not change out for stock. That wording went away in the most recent thing, and it's interesting because not many people talked about it, but it was never brought up, and then finally people started digging and couldn't find any verbiage that said you had to keep the brace on it, and that makes total sense. An SBR is an SBR. At least they made a little bit of sense out of nonsense. So scrolling comments is not easier on an iPhone. Just saying. Clyde, I just want my Form 4 approved. How long you been waiting? And is it for a suppressor? Or for a rifle? Or SBS, I guess. So that's it in a nutshell. I've got just a couple minutes and I got to get going. 144 days. Oh, you're getting there. Mini 2, I don't know what that is. I need more information. So anyway, if you've got an AR pistol, you're good to use it right now. Now, here's something to keep in mind, is we're not taking AR pistols in at all. Dea, good morning. Because technically, for us as an FFL, we have to be in compliance with this immediately. So we don't have 120 days. We have 60 days to get our inventory right, which we've already done, to either take those things and make them pistols or keep them as or keep them as a pistol, or for us it's called a Form 2, Form 2 them and make them SBRs and then sell them on a Form 4 as an SBR. So we've already fixed our inventory. We have 60 days to do that. That stuff's done for us. However, as far as transferring things, we have to be in compliance right now, as of yesterday. So if you bring us what to you is your AR pistol, to us that's an SBR. So we can't take it in. We can, but we have to have a tax stamp to be able to give it back to you. So yeah, if you want to buy a 60, so we had a customer do this yesterday. They were putting a 16-inch barrel on one. They could bring us their upper, and we can change all the parts out, but couldn't leave the lower here. So just make sure you understand that stuff too. Transfers, like if you bought an AR pistol on Gunbroker and having it transferred here, as soon as it goes through our door, it's an SBR. So, yeah. Or take the brace off. Yes and no. So that it puts us in a tricky spot. So we're not taking them. Now, if you took the buffer tube off, that could be a different thing. But all right, so I gotta go. I gotta get the doors open for quals this morning. If you guys have questions, hit us up. You can send us messages here on Facebook or shoot emails to info@therangeSTL.com. If you got training questions, I don't even know what the hell we have coming up. We had an awesome basic carbine class yesterday. What do we have tonight? Oh, we have Girls and Guns tonight. It's Wednesday. Again, ladies shoot free. So all day today, ladies shoot free. We do close at 6 o'clock tonight, though. So make sure if you need something from us, you get out here before then. We have our Girls Just Want to Have Guns event tonight. Then I think tomorrow we have we have something intermediate pistol. Yes, we have an OK CCW class coming up on Saturday that Workman's teaching. So it'll be a good class, but an OK instructor. We've got all sorts of stuff going on this weekend. So if you need to get in a class, get signed up, get in a class, come out and have some fun with us. You guys stay safe, be nice to one another, and we'll catch you soon. Later.